Are you renting and unable to change out your locks? Would you like a smart lock, but it just sounds like a pain or seems a little intimidating to do? I got you covered. I have here a little door and SwitchBot Lock and Keypad Touch. With this, I'm going to show you how you can have a smart lock using the lock you already have. Let's get started. Now this video is sponsored by SwitchBot. They reached out to me and wanted to share with you guys their SwitchBot Lock, which actually comes with the SwitchBot Keypad. And then you have the SwitchBot Keypad Touch that uses fingerprints to unlock the lock. So we're gonna go through these, but if you're not familiar with SwitchBot, they've been making things that aren't smart for a while. They started off doing this with the SwitchBot Bot. This is a button pusher that can take items you already have and make them smart. I have a bot that turns on my coffee machine in the morning. You could also put them on lights and toggle them on or off. Some of the other products include the SwitchBot Curtains that will take the curtains you have and make them smart. I use mine daily to open up the curtains in the morning and to close them at sunset. Also, the folks at SwitchBot wanted me to share with you that they will have site-wide deals up to 30% off. If you use my link and promo code in the description, you could save an additional 5% off. Also, there's a link that will work on Amazon where you could save an additional 5% off. So SwitchBot or Amazon, you pick. With other smart locks, you have to change out the whole thing. You may need to get it rekeyed outside. Other ones, you only have to change out the inside. But either way, you have to modify what's there. The idea with the SwitchBot lock is instead just turn the handle on the lock you have from the inside for you. Then you add the keypad so you can enter a code to unlock it. You can make temporary or permanent codes, or you add the touch, which can store up to 100 different fingerprints, but both very easy to install. I'm gonna show you how now. The nice thing about the lock is you don't need any tools and it can all stick on with double stick tape. I'm gonna show you how it looks on my door, but first let me walk you through this install. In the box, what you have is you have the lock itself. It is an all plastic design. You can pull off the top. It does include batteries. Also in the box are 3 different adapters. You pick the one that fits your handle best. One that comes on it is a middle size. That seems to fit. The adapter just clicks on. And then you have the double stick tape here. What you want to do when you install this is you need to do a trial fit. And what you're looking for is right here at the bottom. You want to make sure that it is touching. It has to attach to the door. It's not touching right here. There is a gap. What you do is you pull this cover off and you're going to see that there are 4 screws. I know, I told you, no tools. I know, I said there'd be no tools. None of your tools. Let me show you. In the box, you flip this up, there is a little screwdriver. What we're gonna do, remove the 4 screws. Now that we have all 4 screws out, we can slide this in and out as far as we need to. Going back to the door, it looks like it just needs to move 1 hole. We'll add the screws back in. And now you have the option, depending where your handle is, you could have it facing up, you could have this facing to the side. In this case, we're gonna have it facing down. So now I see that it is making contact where I need it and not rubbing anywhere. Next step, you want to take the wipe and clean the surface. Okay, it's all clean. Next step, everything's ready, test fit. We peel off the tape, we line it up, look at it from the front, because once you stick it on, it's staying on. Okay, we're happy with the look. Up and down is good. There we go, we got this centered up in there, that's good. Now it'll lock and turn for us. Okay, that's on there nice and tight. Next, you pull out the plastic. It's starting to power up. You can put the cover on. Now that's powering up. It's waiting to pair. The other thing you have in the box that I almost forgot to put on is the little magnet. This is gonna be used to be able to tell whether the door's been left open or not. To calibrate this, it's so easy. SwitchBot lock is installed. You wanna calibrate your lock. What it says is close your lock door and lock it manually. So it's locked. Then tap next, unlock it, tap next, and then it says open the door a little bit. So door's open the door and lock it manually. We just did that. Hit next, and then test unlock. It's ready. test to lock. Okay, it is done. And that's it. It is ready to go. So from there, we can use the app, our voice, also NFC tags that are included. I'm gonna show you all those on my door in one moment. The next thing would be to install the keypad. So in here, I will put on the keypad that's included. On my front door, I have the keypad touch, and I'll show you that in use with the touch and all of that. And I'll walk you through the app and all of that in a moment. Now to attach it, you have two choices. There is this bracket that you can drill holes. It includes the screws and stuff to mount it, but we don't want to do that. I told you you didn't need any tools. So what they included is double stick tape. That's what we're going to use, double stick tape on the back of this so we don't have to put holes in anything. You'll take the bracket and you'll pick where you want it to go. And then you will slide this over top. Now, if you're worried about someone popping it off, there is a little hole in the bottom. You need a SIM ejection tool to be able to remove this. Then it just snaps in place like that. To lock it, you push the lock button and you'll see. That's it. Wasn't that a nice, easy install and setup? Now, here's a look at my door from the side. And if I pull off the top, you could see I had to shift it one set of holes. And that was just to clear the top. Here's a look at it from the front, and there's a little bit of lock sticking out there and a little bit there, but not much. Now here's a look at it using the app. To unlock it, then we could use the app to lock it. You can also pair it up with some of the smart assistants out there, but you will need to have one of their hubs in order for the hub to connect to the internet and then the hub to speak to the actual lock itself. You can also use your voice. Alexa, lock the SwitchBot door.
Locking. Hang on. The SwitchBot door is locked.
Now the SwitchBot lock doesn't support Apple's HomeKit, but it does work with Siri. And what that means is you can actually use Apple shortcuts to trigger different actions. So what you're doing is you're actually having Siri trigger the action as a step within one of these shortcuts. So for example, my curtains in the morning is actually a personal automation triggering a shortcut to make it happen. Doesn't have that native HomeKit support, but I'm okay that there is a workaround. Now, another option you could use is NFC tags. It works like this. When it picks up the NFC tag, you can confirm it. It'll open up the app. It'll lock the door, or you can make one that unlocks the door. Here's a look at the keypad touch on my door. Nice thing about it being wireless is that you could pick any spot that you want it to go in, so you could tuck it out of the way, off to the side, whatever you want. If I want to lock it, push the lock button. It's now locked. To unlock, enter the code. To unlock it with touch, good to go. Now we can lock it. And we could use our keys like normal. SwitchBot does have an app for the Apple Watch. There's the front lock. I could click on that. We're gonna see it unlock right here. Love it. Don't even have to open up my phone. You know, lock it back up. It is nice that you have all the different options for control. They even include with the keypad this key card. So you can just swipe a card. And at the end of the day, you still can use a lock, just a traditional key. You go old school. It's nice and simple. This is a great option so you don't have to modify an existing lock, whether you aren't able to or don't want to. You have this choice instead, and then you could just peel it off when you're done. And like a lot of other SwitchBot products, it helps make the items you have smart without having to spend a lot of money in the process. Go check out the folks at SwitchBot. They did introduce a new SwitchBot plug. Go visit the link in the description. Remember to use the promo codes up to Prime Days and through Prime Days, either on SwitchBot or on Amazon. Are there any SwitchBot products that you own or are thinking about getting? Let us know in the comment section. section. Next, make sure to check out this video over here for some more great smart home information. I'm not just saying that. It's a great video and you're going to enjoy it, I hope. I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching. Bye.